Yeah, today I want to talk about love. And love, before I start going on tangents, I want to state here that love is such a beautiful thing. Love is the most beautiful thing, and especially when it's shared between two people who care about each other very much. Although I doubt if there is two people, a man and a woman. And when I'm talking about love, I'm talking about heterosexual love. I doubt there is two people, a man and a woman, who love each other on 100% or on equal standing. That's what I'm saying. At least in my case or in my experience, I have never come across such a phenomenon. It's usually the one who says I love you first or the one who makes the advances first ends up doing a little bit more, end up having a little bit more input and contributes more to the relationship than the other person. So you will never be in equal footing. It will never be equal. Love is never equal. It's a percentage. Some may say it may be on a 30-70, others is 60-40, others is 80-20, but it will never be on a 100% basis. Having said that, there's a whole lot of things that can be said about love. And when I'm talking about this thing, man, sometimes I get a little bit emotional. It's a little bit emotional for me because largely for the fact that I reminisce on all the encounters that I've ever had, me and the members of the opposite sex, but remaining largely unfortunate when it comes to love. I don't think I've ever had like a soulmate, somebody that we love each other intensely, so much so that you feel like this is my own person. Like when God created a woman out of a man's rib, that type of thing that you feel like this woman was taken, it was literally harvested from my side, and God put some meat in it, and he curated this woman to be just for me, bespoke, just tailor made for me. I have never been in such a situation, but it's because for the most part it's stemming from childhood traumas and whatnot, and feel like I wasn't loved right when I was a young boy. it's I tend to be the one who is a hopeless romantic, you know. So when I fall in love, I tend to go deep and deep and deep. There is nothing that. So basically, what happens is that I give it my all. I give it my all to the other person. I overcompensate more times than not, more often than not. And usually, what happens with that when you fall in love in too deeply, the deeper you fall in love is going to hurt as much when things don't work out. And I have found myself in similar situations so many times. Not with my soulmates, of course, with people that I have met in my lifetime, and we quote unquote fell in love, although that I wasn't very successful in those relationships. Usually lasted for a few months, maybe a year. Um, and the big question is about reciprocity. Yeah. So I have a lot of the largest input to try to make this relationship work, to try to make this thing work. But I find myself, contributing maybe about 75% or 80%, and the other person contributes about 20%. And because that, you are in knee deep in that thing, you don't actually realize what's going on with the other person. You're just being abused by the other person. Right? The one who is a victim, like I have been victimized so many times. You don't see it. You're hopelessly uh, fall in love. You hopelessly fall in love. You're hopeless romantic, and you're blinded by love. You know. So I have found myself in similar situations a few times. And right now, if you ask me from that perspective, now that I am wide awake, I'm awake now, I can see I'm not blind anymore. If you ask me using that lens or using that understanding, I would tell you that I don't believe in love anymore. And this is not stemming from trauma or hatred or revenge, being vengeful. No, that is stemming from understanding, my worth and all that. We are told by Red Pill Brothers that we are supposed to have a frame. I think now I have a frame. So a woman is supposed to come into my frame, and I'm supposed to maintain my frame, and she's supposed to come into my frame. Now the other way around. So now that I am more and more aware of that, yeah, I think that is the lens I'm using to judge whether or not I believe in love. So I still believe that men and women should be able to come together, build a relationship, and build a home, build a family. That is the smallest unit where family is built upon, man and woman, and then kids, and there's a nuclear family. Without that, we are not going anywhere. So in that arrangement, I still believe in that. Question is, if I find myself in a similar situation, am I going to commit the same way that I did before when I was still blind? I don't think so. Right now, relationship for me is utilitarian. It's all about utility. I find a lot of utilities in a man and woman working together. Yeah. And having kids. So right now, if you ask me if you're not dating to be married or start a family, I think you're wasting your time, and you should not be able to waste each other's time. All right. So I still maintain that love is such a beautiful thing. It's such a beautiful thing. Actually, now that I think about it, I would like to go back and be a teenager once more, because teenage love is pure and unadulterated. Yeah, you're infatuated with this person. You get goosebumps, and it's real, and there's a lot of hormones, sex hormones. You're rediscovering yourself. You don't understand it all. It's just happening in real time, and it's so novel and pure, and it's in the melee of emotions and confusion. You don't know exactly what it is that you're feeling deep inside, or about this other person. Everything is just happening all at once, and you really don't know what it is. You can't even know what to do with yourself now that you're feeling the thing the way that you're feeling right now. You don't know what to do with those feelings, the goosebumps, the sweat, the memories, everything novel. That's the beauty of it. The problem is, you only get one shot at it, and then it's very brief. It's a very brief period of your time, and then it disappears into the horizon. And then comes the youth. Everything happens so fast. So if you're a teenager right now, enjoy enjoy to the fullest. All right. And talking about, teenage and maybe at least taboo topic about sex. I don't think it is prudent for a parent to talk about sex with their kids. I mean, you're going to find out, but that's a topic for another. So today I wanted to talk about love. Still believe in it. Still think it's a beautiful thing. And for all those people who believe in it out there, um, when you fall in love, it's a beautiful thing. Make sure you work with the other person to make it beautiful. Only two people can make love beautiful. All right, and I wish you all the best in your relationship and in your courtship and in your whatever shapes that you're bored. I wish you all luck. Yeah. Peace out.